Welcome into another Purple Insider Extra. This Purple Insider Extra brought to you by the Park Tavern in St. Louis Park. The Park Tavern is open 365, rain, shine, snow, day or night, even on Christmas Day. Book bowling lanes or dining reservations by calling 952-929-6810 today. Matthew Coller, welcome into the Purple Insider Extra. The question for you today, will the Vikings and Kirk Cousins sign a contract extension this offseason?
I believe that they will. I think after what we've seen over the last year, the relationship between Kevin O'Connell and Kirk Cousins, the number of comebacks he's been able to pull off, the statistics and success that Justin Jefferson has had with Kirk Cousins as his quarterback. I mean, we all know what the biggest question for Kirk Cousins has been for his entire career. Can he win? Can he get you into a number 2 seed, competing for a number 1 seed? Because for his entire career, it had always been between 7 and 10 wins every single season. And even when he got into the playoffs, they were a number 6 seed in 2019. This is their first division win since acquiring Kirk Cousins back in 2018. And I think part of the conversation, a major part, has been, can you work around his contract enough? Can you put enough talent around his contract to create a legitimate Super Bowl contender? And well, there will still be debates about whether this team is actually strong enough to win the Super Bowl, really until they prove it because of some of their underlying statistics. Right now, in terms of scoring, they have a top 10 offense. They are 8th in scoring as of this moment. And so you have a quarterback that is a veteran and understands the offense and is delivering the football to all of the playmakers that this team has stacked up between Dalvin Cook and Adam Thielen is emerged lately, and TJ Hawkinson, who may be a part of the future. And of course, more importantly than anyone, Justin Jefferson. I mean, you're talking about competing for the all-time receiving record between Jefferson and Kirk Cousins. You really couldn't have asked for anything more out of Cousins, especially in the first year of a new offense where there was a lot of growing pains early in the season, but it seems as of late, they've really come along. So I think that relationship, plus the fact that, the Wilfs, the ownership, they were heavily involved in the decision. I asked Mark Wilf that myself at the beginning of the year, like how involved was he? And he said very heavily involved in the decision to run it back, to try to be competitive. And that decision has paid dividends. So I don't see how they could get to a place where they've won 12 or 13 games by the end of the year and then say, no, actually, we're going to change quarterbacks. I mean, at some point with Kirk Cousins' age, that will have to happen because he's in his mid-30s. But as of the way he's played recently, I don't think there's a lot of signs of him falling off, especially after what we saw with that massive comeback against the Colts. So I think winning the division has put him in a position for another contract extension. And he said at the beginning of the year, if I'm going to be a Viking for life, I have to win. And he's won. And I think there's a very good chance that he ends up as a Viking for life.
That's been another Purple Insider Extra for Bring Me the Sports. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the Purple Insider Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Talk to you next time.